This is the story of Rusty, a remarkable German shepherd who entered our lives like a long-awaited miracle, bringing warmth, love, and joy. His arrival was unexpected, but in hindsight, I realized that we needed him just as much as he needed us. We had recently lost our first German shepherd, and the house felt empty. Then, a volunteer from a local shelter sent us a photo of Rusty, who was in an animal rescue service in Miami. In that photo, I immediately noticed his floppy ears. They were just like those of our previous dog. Something in his gaze struck a chord with both of us. We didn't deliberate for long. It felt like a sign, and we knew we had to bring him home. On his kennel was a sign that read, "Not aggressive, but doesn't get along with other dogs." That note only strengthened our resolve to adopt him. We thought, what will happen to this big, bewildered boy? Who would want to take him in? We knew he deserved love and a home. Rusty was terrified of cars, a clear sign that life hadn't been kind to him. He had likely roamed the streets, facing loneliness and danger. When we brought him home, earning his trust wasn't easy. There were challenges, but we never once doubted our decision. Over time, Rusty grew deeply attached to my husband, finding in him a source of comfort and companionship. They became like brothers, watching TV together, playing, and eventually drifting off to sleep side by side on the couch, often in each other's arms. I would watch them and smile, touched by their bond. Every evening, my husband had a special routine, putting Rusty to bed. At 10 p.m., they would head to the bedroom together, leaving me to finish up chores around the house. Gradually, as Rusty settled into a routine and found stability, he began to understand that he was loved, that he had a home and a family. He became an integral part of our lives. I just wish Rusty loved me at least half as much as he loves my husband. One evening we were sitting on the couch when Rusty suddenly jumped up and rested his big head on my husband's lap. I couldn't help but exclaim, "This isn't fair. I want cuddles too." But what can I do? Their bond is something special, and while I accept it, I sometimes long for a little of that affection for myself. We have quite the household. Alongside Rusty, there's our older dog, Slade. When we brought Rusty home, Slade gave us a look that seemed to say, "Are you serious? I'm too old for this puppy nonsense." We also have 2 cats, who add their own brand of mischief to our lively family. Rusty, of course, is blissfully unaware of his size. He often acts like a puppy, even when trying to climb onto my husband's lap. We jokingly call him the German Shepherd from Miami. He has the face of a classic German Shepherd, but his body is a striking reddish color, unlike anything we've seen before. He's taller than typical shepherds and looks like a true giant. And his eyes, those large, expressive eyes, always look up at you with a puppy-like gaze. It's impossible to resist. Rusty still hasn't mastered the art of playing fetch. We throw the ball, he brings it back, but he never lets it go, as if it's his hard-won trophy. He's become our protector, standing guard over our home. He feels it's his duty to defend his territory and takes pride in having a place to call his own. I often find myself reflecting on how much this incredible dog has added to our lives. He loves us deeply, and we love him just as much. We want him to know that he will never have to worry again. He has found his family, his forever home. Sometimes, I wish he would choose to snuggle with me instead of always favoring my husband, but regardless, his presence is a true blessing, and I am grateful for him every single day.